What's up, everybody? It's Rose City Gumbo, and I am your host, Mashavu Hicks, like always. I'm back with a brand new show. It's going to be super hyped today. I got Swiggle Mandela and La Familia gang music here in the house. Let's give it up for them.
What it do, what it do, what it do.
So before we jump into talking to these guys, we're going to show just a little recap of an event that they had going on a few weeks back for Swiggle Mandela and La Familia gang music for his new album coming out. Check it out.
La Familia gang shit, fool. Money militia shit, fool. Port Amsterdam shit. Sticky icky, smoking like a hippie, huh? My brother keep the peace like a hippie, huh? Just in case you try and hit me, huh? My swag is stupid drippy, huh? Sticky icky, smoking like a hippie, huh? My brother keep the peace like a hippie, huh? Just in case you try and hit me, huh? My swag is stupid drippy, huh? Super Saiyan Swiggle DBZ. I don't want your punk rock BZ. My brody poppin' beezies. My brody keep the peace like a treaty. Them ain't real diamonds, those CZs. Had to throw away all that GG. I still want some LV and some CC. And a little Fendi, I ain't greedy. La Familia over everything. I found everything I was seeking. I used to be broke, I was leaking. Now I smell like hella smoke, I be reeking. Sticky icky, smoking like a hippie, huh? My brother keep the peace like a hippie, huh? Just in case you try and hit me, huh? My swag is stupid drippy, huh? Sticky icky, smoking like a hippie, huh? My brother keep the peace like a hippie, huh? Just in case you try and hit me, huh?
LS, Cordetta.
My swag is stupid drippy, huh?
Capital G, Georgia Tech. If you sippin' lean, why you ain't poor yet? Roll the dice, I can afford to bet. Life's a gamble, is the forest lit, twisted in the wood or a hemp leaf. You low zero with my wrist read. I'm from the northeast with the lick beat. Still riding on them like a 10-speed swag.
My name is Swiggle Mandela. You're at Building Port Amsterdam. I'm more grateful than you know. Thank you. We're going to get into some more performance.
Hey, that was a recap from Portland, Amsterdam, which is going to be coming up real soon.
Actually, it's a little more smooth. It's Port Amsterdam.
I can't say it like that.
Just
I've
straight
tried.
Lanster. You got to get the Lanster.
Port Amsterdam.
Yeah, Port Amsterdam. There
Port
you got
Amsterdam.
it.
Thank you for
got
that
it.
correction.
Word,
I've
word,
tried
word.
many times.
Always
Okay,
good.
so let's go ahead and get into it. Let's have everyone introduce yourself, starting right here.
Hey, what it do? It's La the Most High, repping La Familia gang. You know what it is.
He's so smooth.
Swiggle Mandela. Yeah, word.
Timmy Hendrix. Roulette Delgado, elite player, ENT, La Familia gang.
Gang, gang.
It's figure eight, kids. It's your boy Meryl Lacosta.
All right. Okay, so we're going to start with you, Swiggle Mandela. I want to thank everyone, first of all, for being here. We are missing a few crew members,
Thank you for
right?
having us. Yeah, we missing a few people. Actually, more than a few. It's so many.
I know you
of
guys.
us.
How deep are you?
Whew. Man, that like you said, like Timmy Hendrix said, we like the Wu-Tang Clan deep. You know what I mean? Dipset deep. It's so
Right.
many of us because we got video producers.
So not just the artist, but everyone who works with you, you consider La
managers,
Familia.
Exactly.
Perfect.
People that book shows. So it's so many of us. I want to say I don't know the exact number right now, but it's like 20 of us, maybe
20.
maybe 25.
Okay. So if I wanted to be a La Familia gang member, how do I sign
A
up?
La Familia gang member. Well, stuff like this first, just having your own, and see, I'm CEO, so what attracts me to an artist is when I see that they can build on their own without La Familia. You know what I mean? Like when they have their own following, I see them taking some initiative. So if somebody want to join La Familia, first they got to know that it's forever, it's for life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's over everything.
Exactly.
So you got to be down.
A lot of people might get the tattoo. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's just to be dedicated, and there's certain like principles and different values that people have to have when you La Familia. Like of course, we can't promote violence, harming people, robbing people. You know, when you're around a La Familia gang, like if you're at a La Familia gang party and it's all La Familia gang members, you should feel comfortable putting your money down, putting your purse down,
Right.
putting your cell phone down, and not feeling like
I mean, you guys just saw the recap video from Port
Building-
Amsterdam,
yeah, building Port
Amsterdam, which I was there, and so I totally know what you're saying. Like it was coming in and nothing but good vibes, good energy,
yeah.
high energy. Everybody's like giving love, dapping, and all that stuff. So I totally understand the morals and values that you guys uphold within your group.
Word. And you gotta have something that you're doing, you know. Even if there's a lot of me gang members who don't make music and they don't necessarily do art, you know, because we have video producers, we have musical producers and engineers or graphic designers, but there's some people who just want to be a part of the movement because we do a lot for the community.
Yes.
So it might just be, you know, helping out with the sound or working the merch table, you know, helping out with the door, you know, helping promote.
Just being a presence.
Exactly,
and being
and spreading
involved.
that positivity.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
you know, if you got something that you're doing, that's one of the most important things, and who you are as a person. And so everybody on this couch pretty much I was born to this.
Right,
This
that's
is my brother.
That's your
Yeah,
brother there.
But
which is
everybody else
super
on
cool.
this.
That's real La Familia
Yeah,
right
exactly.
there.
And I feel the same way about these other guys that you see in front of you. I handpicked everybody from that's in La Familia. And we're deep. So, you know, it's a connection. It's spiritual, and then it's like dedication. You gotta be business savvy. It's a lot, you know. And so when people get picked, they
Be
definitely special,
Yeah,
you know,
be
individuals.
ready individual. Awesome. So let's talk about you as a singular musical artist,
Word.
Swiggle Mandela. Give us a little background of the name Swiggle Mandela. I totally like it. So how did you come up with that as your moniker for music?
Well, Mandela is a part of my first name. My first name is Bo Mandela, so that's my real name. My mom named me after Nelson Mandela. So I think that has a lot to do with my music, just the way that I think, the way that I write, you know, to use my real name, you know, I just think
And
about
a powerful one at that. Yes.
I appreciate that. I think about my mom a lot. I give my mom a lot of credit for that. She kind of like set me up to do to be doing the things I'm doing. Exactly. So Mandela, that comes from my mom. I'm half black and Filipino, and my mom is black. My mom is the black side. And then Swiggle, that came a little more from the culture and the streets. There's an artist named Swag, and around 2008 or 2009, I had caught wind of his music. He was on MTV Jams. And he had a music video with an artist named Jim Jones, who's from Dipset, like one of my favorite. And
I like
so,
Jim Jones.
yeah, he kind of caught my attention. They were in Seattle, and so just seeing the Northwest really was like, what's going on here? And he had a chain that had Washington, Oregon, and California on it.
Wow.
So just to see like the Northwest just with all them diamonds on it now, but to see the Northwest just be represented, I was like, yo, who is this guy?
Right.
And at the time, I was just working a job. You know, I had an internship for the city, and I was just doing shows at night and then doing my job. So sometimes I'd be like falling asleep at work. And I remember one time it was like a long day, and somebody called. One of my homies actually my homie Tade Mackin. He texted my phone and was like, yo, I need to call you ASAP. And I'm like, yo, call the work phone because I can't be on my phone. And so he called the phone, and I picked up. I'm like, what's up, bro? What's going on? And he's like, there's this dude, Swag, in town. He's trying to do features. You might have heard of him. And I'm like, is he the dude with Jim Jones? And so it was a dude, and he said he thought of me when they were in town looking for features.
Nice.
So long story short, I ended up doing a song with him called Northwest Coastin'. We put it on YouTube and all over the different platforms. And he just showed me a different lifestyle. You know, he has songs with Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace.
Yes.
He has songs with Juvenile.
I saw that one that you posted with him and Nipsey on your social media.
Yeah, that's my big homie.
Uh-huh.
And so he was just kind of showing us another lifestyle, and just I went to go kick it with him in Seattle, and he was bringing me around the radio stations. He had mansions up there and a lot of money.
So he's named you, or did he?
Yeah,
give you
his
your
name was he went by Swiggle, and so I heard somebody just call him Swiggle one day, and you know, my older brother, Lil Swag, start going by Lil Swag just because we were all kind of, you know, making music at LinkedIn. And originally when you would type my name in, YouTube, Google, wherever, Nelson also pops up because my name is Mandela. It was just Mandela alone.
Right.
And so I added the Swiggle in front just for branding and to carry on that name because around that time, like when I took on the name, my older brother, Lil Swag, and my big homie, Big Swag, both got locked up. You know, just a bunch of stuff.
Right.
And I wanted to kind of put a positive spin on the name and keep the movement going. And so, you know, while they were locked up, I really put in a lot of work and made the name really known.
Awesome. I love that name. So I'm gonna have you pass the mic to Timmy Hendrix. I want to talk to him real quick because you're gonna be our first performer today. So Timmy Hendrix, go ahead and give us a little bit of quick background on how you got started with music. Did you follow? Well, who's older here?
I'm older.
Okay, so did he start there and then you were like, hey, this is kind of cool, let me see what I can do, or did you have your own thing going? Like, how did you start?
Definitely was like, I seen my older brothers doing it because like him and Lil Swaggers both, we all got the same mom, same dad. So like I definitely saw them doing it. So like when I was like in middle school, they was already opening up for like Dead Prayers and like D12 and stuff. So like I was already meeting those people and seeing that stuff. So I was like, I didn't want to be like Lil Wayne. I wanted to be like my brother. So like,
that's what's up.
Yeah, so that's how I started doing music. I was just rocking with my brothers.
Awesome. Okay, so today you are going to perform a song for us called Yakub. Is that how you say it?
Yep.
Okay, and give us a little bit of background about this song and what that name means.
Well, basically, in the Nation of Islam, there's a dude named Yakub that supposedly made the white race.
Really?
So I named the song because I'm gonna be making people rich. So like, I'm that Yakub. I'm making people rich.
I heard that. Okay. Well, while they're queuing that music up, if you guys just want to go ahead and head over there, and they'll let us know when that's ready. And grab the mic. So let's go ahead and go to Lie. L-A.
Lie the Most High.
Go ahead and give us a little background about you and your music.
All right. Well, I would say I started off in like different mediums of arts. I started off with photography and a little bit of like graffiti, but my mom was actually a poet, so that's where I think I found it. Is my mom was always writing, so writing was always just a very positive thing. I started off with calligraphy, just falling in love with just the art of writing, and then I met this guy at a summer camp. And I remember seeing him perform one of like the most beautiful live performances to a live guitar, but it was still hip hop. And I just realized in that moment that like I loved hip hop and I also wanted to do it.
How old were we at that time?
Man, how old were we? So I would.
I know you said summer camp, so y'all had to been young. Yeah.
I was maybe my 6th grade summer going into
Like
7th grade, so like 12, 13,
maybe?
yeah. And he might have been like 14, 15. And then I just remember I didn't make music for like 5 years after that, but I remember being so inspired with him making music, and then somehow I just found him again outside of camp.
The universe.
Yep, exactly.
Universe, yeah.
And I
it
just started.
funny like that,
I just started rocking at shows, and I still didn't even know I was gonna be a musician. But then one day we just started writing every single day that we would hang out, and then.
So what's your specialty when it comes to La Familia gang music? Are you an artist yourself, or do you write for others?
I would say I'm definitely an artist myself. I do a lot of photography. I can do a lot of Photoshop, stuff like that, digital work. But I also do a lot of music. And I think my strongest point is that, like, I have an extensive hip-hop knowledge, but, like, my drive to make music has only been recently found. So it's like when I'm around other artists that have been doing it or have that stronger passion, it helps me to find my full passion for it, because it's like, yeah, because like I found it for different forms of art, and it's not that I didn't even find it for music, but it's like it's just not. I just see how passionate other people are, and I just want to
And
be
it
even more
fuels you a little
passionate.
bit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. Every single
Awesome.
day, get hungrier.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think we are ready for Timmy Hendrix to perform. Oh, it's demonic. It's Yakub. Same thing. To perform technical difficulties. Love live shows. To perform Yakub by Timmy Hendrix.
Tomorrow.
Hey, hey, Lil Law, hey, hey, hey. Oh, I'm faded. Oh, this that fire. You got me higher. Flying around like a pilot. My eyes are violet. Oh, I'm blasted. I feel fantastic. You look fantastic. Devil in my mind again. And in my eyes again. All in my body. I feel demonic. Smoking this chronic. Oh, you can't find them. I am a lost boy. The way I'm flying. Oh, I'm leaning. I'm off a Zanny. Oh, I'm sleeping. And I ain't planning. Love being with you. Oh, girl, I trust you. Oh, think I love you. Put none above you. I swear to keep it real with you. I swear that I will kill for you. Oh, you're blue. Oh, you're pinkish. Oh, you're green. I feel like a demon. Love being around you. Love when I count you. Love the way you look. You smell like an old book. Oh, I'm faded. Oh, this that fire. You got me higher. Flying around like a pilot. My eyes are violet. Oh, I'm blasted. I feel fantastic. You look fantastic. Devil in my mind again. And in my eyes again. All in my body. I feel demonic. Smoking is chronic. Oh, you can't find them. I am a lost boy. The way I'm flying. Oh, I'm flying. Tomorrow. Hey.
Okay, KK.
Gang, 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 gang.
All right, you guys, that was Timmy Hendrix with Yakub. And that was an awesome job. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to go back to Swiggle real quick and
Timmy
talk.
Hendrix, he a rock star, man.
Yeah, he is with them long dreads. I love it. So let's talk about Port Amsterdam.
You got it.
Yes. When can we expect that one to drop?
October 25th. That's actually my birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
it'll be a birthday celebration and a birthday gift to us all.
Yep. And a gift to myself, too.
And a gift to yourself. I know you've been putting a lot of hard work into it. With the songs that you're doing now, are those going to be songs on the album, or is it going to be new music?
A lot of the songs that you hear now are on the album, and then there's a lot of songs that are unreleased.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of unreleased.
You want some
songs.
surprises for sure.
Yeah,
How many
exactly.
songs can we expect on that?
It might end up being a double disc. Right now I have 19 songs recorded, but I have like 5 of the ones that I'm writing and want to put on there. So I don't know what it's like to do an album because it's my first time. So
yeah, I was gonna say, because I saw that and I was like, wait a minute, he's been doing music forever.
Yeah.
I could have sworn
I never felt comfortable. You know, I did a lot of mixtapes and a lot of EPs, but I always felt that my album should change my life. It should really change my life. You know, put
you on the map.
Exactly, and more important, put me in a position where I can help out my daughter, my family, my mom, my brothers, my nieces, my nephews. That's like the biggest thing. So, you know, when I always wanted to do an album, and I actually started planning to do this album in 2015. I think I came up with that name, Port Amsterdam.
Why that name?
Well, it's very cannabis influenced for sure.
I figured.
And I think just that I could have called it Portland, but I feel like people look at Portland like, you know, they got the show Portlandia, or they got like Nike and you know, Voodoo Donuts, and there's like a tourist side of it, and that's Portland. So I feel like Port Amsterdam is like the culture, you know what I'm saying? Like there's another Portland, you feel me? Like
the cool kids.
Exactly. So And Port Amsterdam, I feel like it's more than Portland. It's like Oregon. You know what I mean? It's like the Northwest. It's a big thing. It's like
Yeah, because even speaking of Port Amsterdam and 420 and things like that in Oregon, you were in, where were you when you had that festival?
I
for
did a
420?
festival in Hillsboro.
Yes.
Yeah, John Stock.
How was that?
It was crazy, amazing energy. Just dope to like. That's my first time camping out at a show. So dope, just being like in the energy the whole time.
Mini Coachella type of
Yeah,
vibe.
it was like Port Amsterdam, you know, like you didn't have to go nowhere. Everything was there. They had food, they had, you know what I'm saying, somewhere you to sleep, you know, the stage. And so it was like a little environment, you know, where no matter where you went, it's probably going to be somebody who's willing to be a fan or already a fan.
Awesome. So let me have you pass the mic to Roulette Delgado here, who's no stranger to Rose City Gumbo. Welcome back. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Good to see you again.
You
so
too.
you and Swiggle are going to perform next. But before you do that, tell me a little bit about what you have going on as a single artist and also with La Familia Gang Music.
Well, right now I'm working on a new album. It's primarily R&B, and so I rap, sing, and songwrite. So I've been balancing, doing a lot of rap stuff. So right now, working on an R&B project. It's coming along pretty dope. Also, just released a EP back in March called Genesis with my homie Phase EP up in Canada. So
yes, you go to Canada quite a lot. What's the music scene like up there?
It's amazing. It's amazing. I get a lot of love in Canada though, because they just love artists for like who they are and their authenticity, and because I'm so transparent, like they respect like the craft and all that. So that's why I love going there so much.
So are you gonna bring like the whole crew up there and you guys do a show?
Absolutely. That's the plan.
That definitely needs to happen.
Yeah. So I already know once the whole team comes there, it's gonna be a complete takeover. So yeah.
That's what's up. Okay, so let's go ahead and get them to cue up "Don't Discriminate," which is Swiggle featuring Roulette Delgado. And then while they're doing that, let's go ahead and pass the mic to Figure 8.
Hey.
What up? What up? What up?
Hey.
So Figure 8, tell us a little bit about your rap name and how you got that and your artistry.
Well, I've been rapping since I was 8, and like I just had a lot of big homies that took me around and would like place bets on me because I was an okay rapper for an 8-year-old.
Oh, you battle rapped?
Yeah, that was all I did
okay.
for a long time. So it was like a lot of like venues or just places where they had shows or cafeterias. People wouldn't want to let me in because I was 8, and whoever I was with was always just like, "All right, come on, man, he's 8."
Right.
So eventually I was like 9 or 10, but they still just said I was 8. So I just was like, yeah, I guess it's my name. And I threw a figure in front of it eventually.
Nice.
But yeah.
So you've had that name for a while then.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I've changed it a couple times and tried to rebrand, but I always ended up.
Yeah, stick with what's good. Yeah. Okay, so tell us a little bit about your rap style.
It's sad.
That deserves an applause.
They call me Portland's favorite sad boy. I'm not sad all the time, but like, I don't know. I feel like I'm more of a pop artist now than I was before. Like I used to be so fascinated with being the greatest rapper ever. Like I wanted to be everybody's top 5, and now I just want to fill a stadium. Like I'd much rather be Juice WRLD than Eminem now.
Oh, okay. So you're all about like the bigger audience you can get. And
I want people like if I live a long life, I want people to be like, man, he's like raps Elton John low key. Like
okay.
I want to be like, it's not even necessarily about pop music or money or anything like that. I just want to make something that's super accessible to a lot of people.
Nice.
And like, yeah.
Nice. So what's your newest project that we should expect coming out soon?
It swears in the title, so I'm not gonna say it.
Oh,
but I have a mixtape coming out that I've been working on for a long time. And then yeah, me and Swiggle it's gonna be an album. I've never done an album before, but Fig and Swig 2 is going to be an album that me and Swiggle are doing. And then I have a project with Timmy.
Perfect.
And yeah, I do too much music. I have a lot of stuff coming out.
There's no such thing as too much, especially if you want to be a legend.
This is true.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get into "Don't Discriminate" live performance by Swiggle and Roulette Delgado.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't know if we can maybe turn it up just a little bit, just so we can get a little.
Yeah.
little vibe. Might need his microphone up just a little bit.
Hey, everybody in the place. You know we don't discriminate. That's the family way.
Cause it's our familiar gang. Hey, hey,
everybody in the place.
Everybody in the place.
You know we don't discriminate.
You know we don't discriminate, nah.
That's the family way.
Hey,
everybody say hey.
Hey, hey.
If you ain't come here to hate.
If you ain't come here to hate.
If you rapping where you stay. I'm banging La Familia gang.
Hey.
I ever hurt you, then I'm sorry. Cause I believe in karma. What goes around comes back around, huh? So I ain't gotta harm ya.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody in the place.
Everybody in the place.
You know we don't discriminate.
You know we don't discriminate, nah.
That's the family way.
Hey, cause it's our familiar gang. Hey, hey,
everybody in the place.
Everybody in the place.
You know we don't discriminate.
You know we don't discriminate, nah.
That's the family way.
Yeah, yeah.
Spread love, cause no matter what you're going through, you're gonna make it, don't let hatred get a hold of you. Love and equality is coming, yeah, it's overdue. And when you make it to the top, just enjoy the view.
Cause we gon' be okay.
We are the same, there's no need to hate. Congratulate and keep your sanity.
We family, be the change you wanna see.
And if I ever hurt you, then I'm sorry, sorry. Pop a bottle, celebration, yeah, let's party, party. Let's come together, it's a new day. And I just gotta say,
hey, everybody in the place.
Everybody in the place.
You know we don't discriminate.
You know we don't discriminate, nah.
That's the family way.
Cause it's La Familia gang, hey.
Hey, 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 everybody in the place.
Everybody in the place.
You know we don't discriminate.
You know we don't discriminate, nah.
That's the family way.
Cause it's La Familia gang, hey, hey.
Everybody in the place. You know we don't discriminate. That's the family way.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody in the place. You know we don't discriminate. That's a family way.
Yeah.
All right, all right, all right. That was Roulette Delgado and Swiggle with Don't Discriminate, performing live here at Rose City Gumbo. I'm your host, Mashavu Hicks. Thank you everyone who is tuned in, watching the show right now via Facebook Live and or watching it on Comcast Channel 22. You can catch us every second Saturday of the month, going live at 6:30 p.m. Thank you everyone for tuning in today. So I see that my friend Meryl Acosta over there has the microphone. Hi, how are you today?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Good, good, good. Thank you for being here. So go ahead and tell the people a little bit about you and your music and what we can expect from you in the future.
All right. Well, let me see. Where should I even start? I'm a part of one of the best groups in Oregon.
That's a great way to start.
Forget saying
okay.
Portland in Oregon.
Gang, gang.
You know, so we just making different plays. As far as what I bring to the table, I'm a recording artist. I used to make beats, but like a couple of years ago, my computer shut down on me, so I'm gonna get that right though. But I'm also record different artists and everything too. So
say it one more time.
I record artists as well.
So you know how to do like the boards and
Yeah.
all that in studio producing stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I've been doing if I'm not recording my own music.
Okay. So what's your best known single that people will know you for?
I say the song with me and Swiggle, Graveyard Music.
Mm-hmm. I think we have that one coming up a little bit later.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll get a live performance from that. And then so with your role in La Familia gang music, what is your ultimate goal in this music industry, and what you want to do and where you foresee yourself? Like, do you want to take this to the highest umpteenth power as you can, or are you doing this to be just a part of the movement and what you can do? or which is nothing wrong with that. It lives right now. Or do you feel like, later on I want to be an actor and this is my foot in the door to do music? You know what I'm saying? So what's your ultimate goal in life in this industry?
Well, the thing is, I tried to quit music plenty of times.
They wouldn't let you.
I ain't gonna lie, I tried to. It's hard, like, at times.
Especially when it's a passion. And
and it's like your outside world affects your music if you ain't dealing with stuff right, So I go through a lot, Like I know everybody go through stuff, but I go through a lot. So it's like I tried to quit, but I can't. And at the same time, I'm a well-known person in Portland, so it's like I have a lot of people be caring about what I'm into and what I'm doing, So it's like as far as the music, I want to take it to the top of the top, to the to the moon, What I want to do, I want to take us on tour. I feel like we all individually can take us, all on tour, but I know for a fact I want to take us on like foreign tours.
Nice.
So that's what I wanna
speaking
do.
of tour life, we pass the mic back to Swiggle here. You yourself have some show dates coming up that are outside of Portland.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell us a little bit about that.
I'm doing a show in Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Next week, my auntie on my Filipino side would always be like, "Are you going to Hollywood?" And I'm like, finally, like, yeah, I'm actually going to Hollywood. I think she just meant like the industry though. But yeah, I got a show in Hollywood next week, and then Detroit the week after. And then,
who are you opening for or performing with on these shows?
I'm actually working with this company. It's an art company. They're called Raw Artists, and they gave me the opportunity. Shout out to Raw. They gave me the opportunity to do these shows. They booked me for some shows here in Portland at the Roseland Theater, and so that was like, I've done the Roseland twice or three times. Twice in the big room, and both times were with Raw. And if how you perform on your show in your hometown determines whether you get to do these tour incentives.
Right.
And so I did well, and we booked these shows with them. So
nice.
Yeah.
So they're doing their Raws with LA and in the Detroit
Yeah, they're
show.
actually connected in like 70 different cities, like all over the world. They're like one of the biggest art companies. And so they basically book a whole bunch of artists, like painters, photographers, fashion designers. So they bring their models, jewelry designers, and there'll be like 4 performing artists, and everyone else would just be different art forms. And so
Okay.
they do that in different cities, booking different local
Sort of like
people.
the trap and art, or what I know
Exactly.
they had something
No,
here
ex-
not too long ago that
yeah,
was very similar to that.
Yes,
that I
trap
went to.
art. They actually contacted me because they saw me with Raw, so
Oh,
they're
nice.
kind of like, similar. So
Okay.
yeah, and they're connected in like Australia, Europe, and every city pretty much. I mean, every state in the United States. At
So
least one
when
city.
is this the first time that you've been on a tour or had shows outside of Portland or outside of Oregon, I should say?
No, actually, last year I did some shows in Minnesota with my bro Justin Joy in Figure 8 and my bro T Jones, and then I actually I wasn't booked, but I've performed in LA before. Yeah, and I've performed in the Philippines before. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, so I've performed and some other places. I if I really think
So
about it.
this isn't nothing new to you. But
It's
I know you're
I think
super
it's
excited though to be back
yeah,
out
it's
there.
new to be booked, like have my name and be like officially on a show, So this is new. This is new for me.
Is it?
But I've traveled and performed different places.
Nice.
But
Awesome. So let's talk a little bit about you as an artist, and then like what you have like so much different types of music that you perform.
Word,
like
definitely.
we've performed 2 songs, or you've performed 1 song, and you have a couple other songs coming out, which I would say. Like you're super high, you have super hype music.
Yep, yep.
Then you have this more like motivational music,
Yep.
talking to the people.
True.
What's the word I'm looking for? Encouraging
Yep,
type
yep.
songs, and then you have like the stoner type music.
Yes, yes, yes,
so
yes.
you're like your genre is
Yeah.
all over the
It's
place.
very
So what would
versatile.
you say, like, is your box, if you even have one?
well, that's a good thing. That's a good question actually, because I just don't put it in a box. You know what I'm saying? I think like my motivation for making this style. I think back in the beginning of hip hop, when people made albums, it had to have like everything.
Yeah.
Like you got your club song, your street song,
Your
your
love
love
song.
song. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have everything.
Yes.
And you know, Tupac was good for that. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, 50 Cent, just like growing up, I was born in 1990, and then listening to everything my mom and my dad were putting on, and it just made me just not want to be any specific type of music. And then opportunities, I don't ever want to limit myself.
Right.
You know, if they tell me I can't cuss somewhere, I got that.
Mhm.
If they tell me we need something
Thank
that's
you for
turned
that.
up, yeah, we need something that's turned up, it's crazy, we got
definitely got
that.
that, yeah.
Oh, 420, oh, we got that. You know, school, church, mosque, whatever it is,
Really?
I want to be
Mhm.
prepared. You
Nice.
know, I got songs from my mom, even, Mother's Day's tomorrow, so
Mhm.
this will be out by then probably. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
But yeah, I always recorded something for my mom to listen to, and so I wind up and I listen to my fans.
Mhm.
So if somebody's like, you need to do a love song, or you need to do a song about this, or man, we need more of a street vibe, or we need a song that's gonna motivate people. I take all that into consideration. It might not get done, but I tell my fans, what do you want to hear me do? And so it just ends up being everything,
A multitude,
And my dad plays guitar, so I just
Do
look
you know
at
how to
music.
play any instruments?
I don't. But what I like to collaborate with people who do, because growing up I was just always in a house full of music, you know what I'm saying? And so I always just wanted to branch out and be bigger than one genre, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course I rap myself, but the music that I create isn't always hip hop. And it isn't always, like you say, it's not always one thing. Some artists, they have a niche and they stick to it.
Right.
I try to just do everything, and give people some people's favorite song by me might be very spiritual. Some people's favorite song by me might be something about cannabis, and some
got it all,
people's,
though.
yeah. So I try to give everybody something with my music.
Okay. Well, we're going to have you figure 8 and Tag, who's not here, right?
He is here. He's just not on the couch.
Oh, okay. He is here. Perfect.
And he's a part of Figure 8 actually has his own collective. That's one of the reasons why I want him to be live for me, because he has his own.
So he brings a whole
Yeah.
new set of people over.
Yeah, it's kind of like when Dr. Dre took Eminem, and then Eminem had Shady.
Yes.
So then Shady had a bunch of artists already in Aftermath, and they came together. So he has a group called Antelope Fishermen. I'm also a member of Antelope Fishermen. And yeah, we got a song. Tag is an Antelope Fisherman.
Okay.
And it's called Bloody Knees. It's a little more serious because me and
okay.
Figure 8 don't have a lot of songs without cussing. But this is one of them.
That's okay. I appreciate the effort you guys put into today's show, because we have to keep it PG-13 around here.
We
as
do.
easy as much as possible. So I do appreciate that.
And we had to be prepared
Yeah,
too. We
absolutely.
can't just be
I
like,
appreciate you guys have a nice library to thumb through. So if
Yes.
you guys want to go ahead and go over there, and then go ahead and pass the mic to Timmy Hendrix. We'll talk to him a little bit while you guys are going over there and getting all set up.
What they do?
So Timmy, you are brothers with this man,
Yep.
Swiggle. Do you guys find it, like, with you guys working together in music and being related, is it a good vibe, bad vibe? You guys tend to butt heads?
I mean, it's like, it's a 50-50, but like, since we're actually brothers, you don't really fall out with your brothers.
Right,
so, like,
right.
We always like
Figure it
find
out.
the common ground, or if we don't agree on something, we just agree to disagree.
And keep it moving.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what can we expect from you music-wise coming up next?
Me, really, I just drop singles,
Okay.
and then when everybody like my singles, I turn it into a project.
Okay.
So right now, I'm just dropping singles.
When you drop your singles, do you just do the music, or do you automatically have a visual with it?
Right now, it's just music, cause I thought to myself that like my favorite rappers like the Jacka, Mac Dre, and things like that, they don't really got
don't
that
do
many music
videos.
videos, but like everybody know my songs, so like
That means it's good music.
that's why I wanted everybody to know my songs before I did the videos.
Okay.
So now I'm coming out with the visuals.
Nice. Awesome. Well, it looks like they might be ready over there. We got Swiggle, Figure 8, and Tag with Bloody Knees.
check, mic check.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
y'all think we good?
Shit.
LFGMAF.
Won't you stand with me? I'm begging on tattered hands and bloody knees.
I
I just wanna tell you once and never again. Maybe we can do lunch, that's somewhere to begin. We grew apart like rose petals, we don't have to pretend. Your handshake ain't matching your grin. You ain't missing a sin, dancing with the devil, I don't know where to begin. Back then, you ain't know my name way back when we chose to steal instead of working for him. Back when we chose to steal instead of working for him. It's still something that I'm trying to explain. I see my friends in the game, I see my friends who passed away just from making a name. I see my friends in the game, see my friends who passed away. I'm still trying to explain.
Won't you stand with me? I'm begging on tattered hands and bloody knees.
Once I opened up my eyes and everyone was missing. All I got is blurry vision. I just popped the Xannies bars to make a prison. Cause even though I'm lifted, I've been lowered cause we're distant. You ignoring my existence like lawnmowers to a cricket. You proceeded to leave when I needed you most. Waiting for your call is like believing in ghosts. But I'm proceeding to flow so you can keep inside your home, and I'ma just leave you alone. What we had was deeper than some bros, and now we ain't just even close. So, well, I'm still stuck depending on the town. We got a friend inside the ground. You think that meant that we were bound? Yeah.
Won't you stand with me? I'm begging on tattered hands and bloody knees.
LFGMAF. Yeah.
All right, that was Bloody Knees by Swiggle, Figure 8, and Tag. Thank you so much, Tag, for coming up here. That's okay. It's all good. Really? Man, he's so like, he just got the harmony right and everything like that. You guys teach real fast, real good. I like it. I think I can be a part of the crew. I'm a fast learner. Okay, so let's talk about La Familia gang music over everything. Like, what exactly does that mean, and why did you choose to name your group or your crew or your gang, posse?
Well, I think for one, La Familia is Spanish for the family, and it's the same in Tagalog, which is Filipino, my dad's native tongue. And I think for me, when I really delve into it and just think about the psychology of it, I started La Familia to give people like a sense of family, you know. Like growing up, me and my brothers were like super tight always, you know what I'm saying? And I might see like my homies and them and their brothers is like not super tight. And you know, I just wanted to spread this movement of like, just love your brothers, you know, love your sisters, love your family. And you know, my life wasn't always easy, you know what I'm saying? And there's certain things like, you know, violence, certain pointless acts of violence and just betrayal and just certain things that I just wanted to teach against, you know. And I think in this universe you can really do whatever you want. There's no rules, you know what I mean? That's how you that's why they have laws, you know, to try to, you know, people make up laws, you know what I'm saying? The animals is doing whatever they want. It's no laws, you know. It's universal laws. And so just for me and my section and me and my tribe and the people that want to follow and listen to me, I just wanted to put out a vibe of just like family. And when I tell and also because of all the division, you know, race
There's a lot of that going on right now.
You know, race divides people, and I think that culture and heritage and who you are, who your ancestors are, is very real. But I think as a race, there's one race. We are the same, you know, as people. And so, you know, I just want to spread some of that and just tell people, you know, no matter how you identify with yourself, you know what I'm saying? Well, no matter what color your skin is, you know, gay, straight, lesbian, you know what I'm saying? No matter how you are, how you come, we're family. And I always wanted to put that out, me even growing up being as popular as I was in school. Sometimes people see me just hanging out with anybody, people that they might not consider to be cool, you know what I mean? And I just always wanted to just let people know, you know what I mean, you're accepted. Yeah. And so when I say family over everything, La Familia over everything, that's just like, money can't come between me and my people. Right. You know what I'm saying? Fame can't come between me and my people. We're all in the spotlight. And, I wanted to give everybody an opportunity to experience this thing that I experienced, Portland, and especially the black community in Portland is like an engine. They're like a motor. If they get behind you in this music, they can put you somewhere. Yes, exactly. Absolutely. They going to give you your shot. Yeah. It's on you to do what you going to do with it. And I just wanted people to know, like, if you helping me, we family, and I really mean that when I say family. Like, just like he said, like, we brothers, so we always come back around. Right. That's the same with me and him. That's the same with anybody sitting over here. We always gonna get, if we have an argument, disagreement, that's why I say it's forever. It's even people that are not LFGM, but they know that that's just how I move. I got sisters that's, we're not blood related. And that was instilled in me. But you wish somebody would. Yeah, that was instilled in me by my mom and my dad. And, my mom, growing up, I had god sisters and my cousins end up being the children of my mom's best friends. That's my auntie, even though. And so just what I learned, having step cousins and just loving them like they my.
I mean, what you're preaching is definitely important in this day and age because there is a lot of division going on, a lot of hate going on, a lot of people just doing random acts of violence for no reason, and when it affects us all, even if it doesn't directly affect us. I mean, it makes you look at people a certain different kind of way, and it makes you feel like you can't go places or things like that. So the more people that are spreading that positive message via music, via actions, via words is so important. I thank you for that and all that you do, for sure. We do have another song that we are going to have you guys perform. This one is called Graveyard Music. Oh, yeah, Graveyard Music. This is with Swiggle and Meryl LaCosta. If you guys want to go ahead and head over there and get ready for that. And go ahead and pass the mic back to Roulette Delgado. Let's talk to him for a little bit while they're getting ready.
What up?
So you're part of La Familia gang music, but you also, like, how long have you been a part of them? Because I when you were on the show last time, I had no clue that you were a part of so have you joined recently? Yeah, recently. The last time I was here, I hadn't joined up yet, but it was probably, I think in November, I want to say, I think so. But yeah, basically me and Swiggle had a conversation. I've been knowing Swiggle since we were younger, probably like teenagers or something like that. And it's always been mutual respect, always been love. And he started his team up, and they've been doing a lot out here. And I've been doing my own thing as well. And so basically we linked up, and I respect what he does and like the movement he has, because it's kind of like he said, everybody has their own thing, but then we're all a collective of artists who are doing their own thing. So it's not like you're just locked into this situation or whatnot. It's like you're your own person, but we all rock together. We're all family. We're brothers. So I love it. I love the vibe you guys have. Like, I mean, the energies I can feel before the show started, the way you guys clown around with each other. Like, it was just so awesome to sit and just watch you guys, goofing off or whatnot. So I can definitely tell that you guys are a family for sure. And the love is genuine over here. Absolutely. It's rare to find, like, a team like that where it's always especially just guys too, because guys be weird about other guys and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Just like macho or like, I don't really like, I'm not messing with him because, you know what I'm saying? Super hyper masculine. That's what I'm saying though. Like he says, no matter who you are, black, white, gay, straight, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Right, exactly. Keep it mutual. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get into Graveyard Music with Swiggle and Meryl LaCosta.
Yo.
Yo.
Gang. Meryl LaCosta. What it do, man? How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling real good.
Rose City Gumbo, what it do? Graveyard. We working overnight. We grew up catching ones, all we know is fight.
But nowadays, I guess they ain't your homies, right? I'm at the graveyard, cause they done took my homie's life. Graveyard, we working overnight. We grew up catching ones, all we know is fight. But nowadays, I guess they ain't your homies, right?
Right.
I'm at the graveyard, cause they done took my homie's life.
Rose whipping, city on the expedition, northwest interest maneuver, got a switch positions. Navigate to the connect over by 82nd. Now we proper with monopoly, roasting evidence is evident. Your boy saucy, living limitless, check the risk to the extent. Your boy eloquent, still relevant through many deficits. Measure me by my success. Now paparazzi flick, see what I see, you picture me. Cruising La Familia on the coast of spree. Hard work pays off, turn fantasies to happenings. Missing in action, but interacting with the OGs for satisfaction. Plans in motion, on a low key, through the hood. Money motor rolling in these vivid streets, puffing on that motor top back. In the summer season, yelling YOLO, you only live once, so we get the treatment. Out thrilling for the ones who won't be seen again.
Graveyard, we working overnight. We grew up catching ones, all we know is fight. But nowadays, I guess they ain't your homies, right? I'm at the graveyard, cause they done took my homie's life. Graveyard, we working overnight. We grew up catching ones,
all we know is fight.
Nowadays, I guess they ain't your homie, right? Right. I'm at the graveyard, cause they done took my homie's life. Word, graveyard music. Maryland Coastal, La Familia Gang.
Yeah, gang.
Rose City Gumbo.
All right, you guys, that was Maryland Costa and Swiggle with Graveyard Music. Yeah, that was what I was saying. I mean, every single song that was performed today was totally different from the last. Everyone had its own vibe. I mean, I totally love it. I really want. We're gonna do some hype stuff. We're gonna go back to the Sticky Icky to close out because I want to see how y'all. I want the people to see how y'all get hype.
Gotta get the hype.
Oh yeah, we'll say that for the next show. Trust me, I know y'all can get all the way turned up. Trust. But just to close out the show, I want to do that and just let everybody come in and get turned up one time real quick. But before we go and do that, because we have a little bit of time left, let's just make it real fun. So what do you guys do for fun? Do you guys hang out all together, barbecue?
I just saw that Avengers joint. We like to eat a lot.
Yeah. Who's the cook? Yeah.
Well, I'm the least cook. I just eat.
Mm-hmm. Was it? Okay.
I put that bologna sandwich together.
I'm not gonna lie, he does be putting.
They know about the bologna sandwiches, man.
That's your specialty. Huh?
What else do we do, man? We like to do everything. We like to travel. We enjoy nature, so camping, going out. Except for Figure 8, he doesn't like nature. We grew up on the beach. Our dad surfs, so we just love the beach. I actually caught a wave, and we went to Hawaii. Me and my woman, my goddess, we went to Hawaii, and I was struggling, and so I had to catch the wave to get back to the land. Like I was like, oh my God, I need to catch this. Like my arms was tired. But yeah,
I'm taking swimming lessons right now. Swimming is hard work.
No, it is for sure.
Okay. Well, we got to wrap up the show real quick, so let's go ahead and go back to Sticky Icky real quick. If everybody wants to
Drippy Hippie, that's the joint. Yeah, where's Rah Rah? We need you. Come on, man.
Today, check me out. Next month, second Saturday of the month, I'll have all new guests, 6:30 p.m. Comcast Channel 22 or Rose City Gumbo live on Facebook.
We need G-Tech.
Sticky Icky, smoking like a hippie.
You gotta get in there. Go over there, guys.
Sticky Icky, smoking like a hippie. La Familia gang shit, fool. Money militia shit, fool. Port Amsterdam shit. Sticky Icky, smoking like a hippie, huh? My brother keep the peace like a hippie, huh? Just in case you try and hit me, huh? My swag is stupid drippy, huh? Sticky Icky, smoking like a hippie, huh? My brother keep the peace like a hippie, just in case you try and hit me, My swag is stupid drippy, Super Saiyan Swiggle DBZ. I don't want your punk rock BZ. My Brody poppin' PZs. My Brody keep the peace like a treaty. Them ain't real diamonds, those CZs. Had to throw away all that GG. I still want some LV and some CC. And a little Fendi, I ain't greedy. La Familia over everything. I found everything I was seeking. I used to be broke, I was leaking. Now I smell like hella smoke, I be reeking. Sticky icky, smoking like a hippie, My brother keep the peace like a hippie, just in case you try and hit me, My swag is stupid drippy, Sticky icky, smoking like a hippie, My brother keep the peace like a hippie, just in case you try and hit me,
LS, Cortetta.
My swag is stupid drippy,
Capital G, Georgia Tech. If you sippin' lean, why you ain't poor yet? Roll the dice, I can afford to bet. Life's a gamble, is the forest lit, twisted in the wood or a hemp leaf. You low zero with my wrist read. I'm from the northeast with the lick beat. Still riding on them like a 10-speed swag.
My name is Swiggle Mandela. You're at Building for Land today. I'm more grateful than you know. Thank you. We're going to get into some more performance.
Their music out, Swiggle Mandela, on Facebook and all the social medias. Make sure you tune in next month. And peace, love, and hair grease.
Reporting live from Stupid Burger. This is Gillian with the 5 o'clock news, and we have
Absolutely.
Tristan Tyree. Patricia.
Everybody get in position, be on the couch or get behind the couch. We're going to take a good picture. Yeah, Taggart, we need you.
You got 30 seconds, Raj.
Well, they can just, yep.
Yeah, they can just see us being natural, being real.
Family thing.